Class, we have a new student joining us today. Look how cute she is. And new, which is always appealing.
Hey guys, Hope up here. Gonna be doing a reaction to Android 18 vs Captain Marvel, Dragon Ball vs Marvel Comics, Death Battle by Screw Attack, recommended by Cody Lane. It's one of the newer ones they made. I have no idea anything about Captain Marvel. I know a ton about Android 18. I mean, I've been a Dragon Ball Z fan since it came out during my trailer living days. Yep, I lived a life like Kenny.
A bologna sandwich and water. God damn, your family's poor, dude. There's not even condiments on his bologna sandwich.
Actually, I live almost every kind of life. Not just a trailer park. I live like in suburban areas.
Hey! You bastard!
I lived in the city for a bit, which sucked because we were always by a freaking railroad track. So you gotta listen to that rumbling bullshit.
Okay, hold still. What's that? A train!
And so yeah, I need to get more stuff from my room. I don't know, maybe one of these they get a different hat or something. Because I would wear my blue shirts, but brown doesn't look good on blue, so it looks only good on red. These glasses, the only reason I wear them because they don't make such a glare than almost every glasses do. But I have to wear mine because, well, I don't know, I just got too much dark on my eyes, or bags, or whatever you like to call them. So, anyway, let's just get to the video. Head to another one. I get plenty of sleep, I just, yeah.
Pizza Chaos. This is Battle Sloths 2025.
Really?
The Great Pizza Wars. The all-new twin-stick shooter.
I heard some people
from
have
Games.
sloths as pets.
Customize your sloth with over 1,000.
I mean, that actually would be a
then
nice
step
pet
into the arena and
because
battle for pizza and glory.
they don't sound that hard to
Game
take care
modes,
of at all.
20 different weapons, a variety of maps.
Compared to
Sloth
cats and dogs.
pole dancing? Battle Sloths has something for everybody. Available now on Steam for PC, Mac, and Linux.
Yeah.
Just click the link in the description below and make sure you.
I still like my World of Warcraft. They got newer stuff added to it, so it's kind of cool. Trying to get my flaming legendary sword.
I love a powerful woman. Even better, one that keeps getting stronger and stronger. And today we've got two of them.
Android 18. The
Android
cyborg
18
killer
never
from
does get
Dragon
stronger because she's an
And
android.
Captain Marvel, the hard-hitting, high-flying Avenger.
Androids
She
have
whiz
limits.
and I'm boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their
But
weapons,
she's still a
armor,
badass.
and skills to find out who would win a death battle. In the age 763, peace had returned to the Earth. Unsung heroes,
Which
led by
never
Super
lasts.
Saiyan Goku,
It's like
had
the worst
saved
universe
world
to live
from an
in.
Evil galactic tyrant.
Everything seemed pretty hunky-dory until a mysterious time traveler showed up out of nowhere with a grave warning.
We're all gonna die.
In just 3 years' time, 2 deadly androids would rise up and ravage the Earth.
Well,
all
that
while wearing the
sucks.
mark of the long-forgotten Red Ribbon Army.
This sounds like it's gonna get complicated real fast.
To be brief, the Red Ribbon Army was the
But
greatest
everybody will be brought
military
back to
force
life
ever
like they
known,
always do.
even greater than the Earth's entire armed forces combined.
Until a tiny monkey child.
Well,
named
because
Goku
humanity
strolled through and wrecked their shit.
Dr. Gero, founder and lead scientist of the Red Ribbon Army, held a grudge against Goku for over 20 years. Like any mad
Damn.
scientist hell-bent on revenge, the good doctor got
Get
back
a
to
hobby.
doing what he did best.
Someone to talk.
Building murder bots.
And so he designed some of his deadliest creations to date, Android 17 and Android 18.
Give them actual names.
Though Android isn't entirely accurate. 17 and 18 were actually humans once, siblings even. So that makes them cyborgs, not androids.
I've actually seen someone with
A doctor
something
with
similar to
Giro's
that.
Prestige would know the difference.
With the robot
I'll just
arm.
chalk
He was
it up
kind
to
of
a
cool.
classic case of revenge madness. That happens to the best of us.
Android 18's real name is Lazuli, which
Oh.
sounds like some sort of Italian pasta dish.
Why not call her that
No wonder
then?
she kept the name 18 after brutally murdering her maker.
Yeah, Android 18 and her brother were pretty unruly and a
Lazuli
force to be
sounds
reckoned
a lot better
with.
than
Giro,
18.
even with his own cyborg body, didn't stand a chance.
Or Laura.
With
How about
nothing
that?
better to do, the twins set off to ravage the world as predicted. But this time, something changed. After witnessing the compassion of the heroes, including a bald, vertically challenged martial artist named Krillin, 18 had a change of heart and joined
And
the
she
good
got to
guys.
bone him
She
and had a
even
kid
wound up starting a
together.
family with Krillin.
Yeah.
Give it up for Krillin. Not only is he punching above his
And it's
bracket,
weird
but
that they
he's laying
still
pipe
live
above
with
it as
Master
well.
Roshi, the
Plus,
biggest
18
pervert
doesn't
on the
really
planet.
age.
I don't know how I can repay you. I could have cracked my head open, but this is so soft and nice. Thank you so much.
So that's a serious win.
Android 18 is an extremely competitive fighter with numerous deadly abilities.
And one lady you don't want to
Giro's
piss off.
programming stems from decades of military dominance, granting her incredible hand-to-hand combat skills and mechanically enhanced senses for superb situational awareness.
And she's got the strength to back it up. This chick can embed a person straight into the side of a
I
cliff
put my
with a
votes on
single
her,
smack,
but I
or
wanna
shoot
know more about the Marvel
explosions out of
chick.
her hands.
She does this by harnessing Ki, a Taoist-inspired life force energy manifested through a person's spirit and vigor. With her Ki, 18 can fire a barrage of energy beams powerful enough to destroy buildings, continents, possibly even planets.
Like the finger beam.
What's with everyone being
Talk about
powerful
getting
enough to blow up a
finger
goddamn
blasted,
planet?
am I right?
No.
Oh, you know you laughed.
Absolutely not.
Eh? I didn't hear that.
Inside?
Android 18 has dozens of other techniques, such as infinity bullets.
I know what you're thinking, but it's not a magic gun with unlimited ammo. It's a stampede of energy blasts which are nearly impossible to avoid.
Her photon strike lays waste to a vast area in an instant. She can even use her husband's signature technique, the Destructo Disc.
It's a buzzsaw made of pure energy. Why don't more Dragon Ball characters
Yeah, I've
use
seen almost
that
every
thing?
episode, so.
He is just as much a defensive tool as well. Android 18 can enhance her strength, speed, and endurance with her energy, greatly surpassing the limitations of her physical body.
Oh yeah, and she can fly.
Unlike most warriors, 18's energy supply stems from a sort of battery within. This system grants her a continuous and potentially endless supply of Ki.
Cool.
She'll never get tuckered out. In fact, one of her favorite combat
Wonder what that's like in
strategies
bed.
is wasting time to make her enemy exhausted,
Poor
then
Krillin.
moving in to finish him off.
She's making him burn up all his energy and then she's going to attack him.
Like many of Dr. Giro's other androids, it's even possible for 18 to steal her foe's energy for herself by absorbing it through her body, increasing her power and nullifying her opponent.
So you can.
So that's probably what
she'll
she
always
Krillin
go
do
the
a lot.
distance,
Probably do a
like
lot.
Rocky Balboa.
Oh, I was so worried about you. Are you all right? No, I'm pretty far from all right.
Except, you know, way stronger and way prettier.
18 is tough enough to deflect Goku's Kamehameha attack even while he's in Super Saiyan Blue form. Also, she can kick hard enough
Okay.
to break Super Saiyan Vegeta's arm.
What's so impressive about breaking an arm? You broke yours once just by falling out of your chair.
Uh-huh. You might have missed the Super Saiyan part there. Vegeta's extremely high Ki levels improve his body to support an impressive amount of weight. Leading up to the fight, Vegeta was training in 450 times gravity, making his weight about 55,000 pounds. That means the tibia in his leg would be supporting over 40,000 pounds.
Jeez.
The equivalent of 8 pickup trucks.
Damn, I wish I had bones like that. I could fire so many bazookas. And
Oh,
never have to worry
damn.
about falling down.
Backlash.
On top of that, she's able to use her constant supply of Ki to easily match the speed of a Super Saiyan. We've previously established that an ascended Super Saiyan can fly approximately 340,000 miles per hour. So
Okay.
it's reasonable to believe 18 can do the same.
Man, this
I'm not
stuff
nerdy
is
enough to
seriously
understand that.
awesome. Maybe I should start meditating or something.
Do you even know how?
Yeah, all I gotta do is.
Hey, I meditate like 90% of the day.
We're going to Mars. Wow, Mars is amazing. Mars is amazing. Mars is amazing.
Style, right? Easy.
Sure. Anyway, just like Vegeta, Android 18's ki allows her to survive serious blows. She's even tanked the full brunt of a Super Saiyan ki blast, capable of obliterating an entire building without a scratch.
Can't say the same for that sweet-ass
She
jacket.
looks like she has some
Man,
damage.
18 is awesome.
Awesome? Yes. Unstoppable? Not at all. Android 18 is unfortunately susceptible to a number of weaknesses, including her own programming. Fearing her unruliness, Gero designed her with a remote shutdown system in place, one that both he and Krillin's friend Bulma were able to exploit.
Wow, so this little thing will stop them, huh?
On top of that, 18 has a reputation of being cold and apathetic. Although this is mostly just a guise, as she's always ready to defend her friends and family from threats. She even joined Goku, the man she was originally programmed to kill, for an interdimensional tournament bent on saving the universe from annihilation. It's safe to say the Super Saiyans
I
are
remember
not
that.
the only blondes protecting the planet.
Believe me,
Same with her brother.
when she gets that look in her eye, you better hold on to your Dragon Balls.
I know I'm being hard on you, but it's the only way you'll learn.
Giggity.
Captain Marvel has had many names in her career, but when
Does
she was
she
born,
even
she was
have her own
simply
show?
Carol Danvers.
Or movie?
Carol grew up in Boston and joined the Air Force to pay for college. She quickly flew to the top of their ranks before moving on to the Air Force Intelligence. Then she joined NASA. Damn, is her superpower just having really badass jobs? Wonder if she could give me a recommendation.
Working at NASA was pretty cool until aliens attacked. Carol got caught in the middle of a massive battle between the Kree aliens and a Kree superhero named Mar-Vell, known to the world as
Never saw any
Captain
of this.
Marvel.
Well, wait. Captain Marvel's secret identity is Mar-Vell? Somebody forgot to read Superheroes for Dummies. Anyway, during the battle, Carol got stuck in a machine called the Psych Magnetron, which exploded. Luckily for her, this was one of those explosions that turns you into a superhero.
The energy from the blast merged Carol's DNA with strands of Mar-Vell's. She developed an extra Kree brain lobe and gained most of Mar-Vell's powers, transforming her into a new dynamic superheroine.
Except she didn't even realize it at first. She'd just black out at random times and wake up to hear about a new suspiciously blonde superhero. Hey, Wiz, maybe I have a superhero side like this.
And who says
I black
blondes are
out all the
dumb?
time.
Boomstick, you don't have powers. You have a problem. Throughout her adventures, Carol went through several phases of superhero titles. First Miss Marvel, then Binary, then Warbird, then Miss Marvel again, until one day, Mar-Vell died.
What a shame.
Mar-Vell.
To honor her fallen friend, Carol Danvers took up his mantle, becoming the brand new Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is unbelievably powerful, with superhuman strength and incredible durability.
She learned how to fly planes in the Air Force, but now she could fly herself and super fast.
Speaking of which, through her time with the Air Force and as a member of the Avengers, she's received years of quality combat training. Not only can she hit hard, she can fire powerful concussive blasts of photon and stellar light energy from her hands, as well as create energy fields.
As if all that weren't enough, Carol can open up an extra can of whoop-ass by absorbing energy. Absorbing anything from electricity to magic can make her even stronger.
With these powers,
She
Captain
might have an
Marvel has done
advantage
some pretty amazing
against
things.
18.
While training with the Avengers, the combat simulation measured that she could deliver a force of 92 tons. Almost 10 times the destructive power of a Davy Crockett nuclear missile.
But isn't 18 stronger than that?
And even the vacuum of space for a long period of time. Once she flew from Broadway to the end of the atmosphere in only a minute and 58 seconds. That's a lot of sky to cover in less than 2 minutes.
She claims that's her personal record. Now, considering the distance between a New York City street and the exosphere, Marvel must have been flying 247
Wow, that's a lot of atmospheres.
times faster than the speed of sound.
I always thought there was only like
Taking out
3
characters like
types of
Vision,
atmospheres.
punched Iron
It
Man
has
out
been
of
a
his
long
armor,
time since
and
I've
even survived
been in
2
school, and
point-blank blasts from the Destructor's beam.
let's just face it, none of us
Has
gives
enough
2
power to punch
shits.
holes through an Imperial Kree starship.
And that's not even the height of her power. If Marvel
If it has
absorbs
nothing to do with our
enough
jobs,
energy,
we don't
she
care.
can access the powers of Binary, a form she took after losing her powers, getting lost in space, and being experimented on by aliens. Long story. As Binary, she can tap into the power of a white hole and generate star levels of energy.
And her hair's on fire.
Were you even listening? That's like the least
Oh,
interesting
kind of
thing
like
about it.
the
Says you. Look at
dark
Binary was an extremely
Riders,
powerful form,
the
capable
newest
of wiping
one.
out
They have the
entire
fiery
fleets
chick
of
too, it
enemy
was pretty
ships.
cool.
But one that
I've never
Captain
played it,
Marvel
but
does not have easy
I watched the
access to.
cinematics.
She
You guys
initially
check it
lost
out
the
too, it's
form
really
after
cool.
expending all of its energy, and is unable to reach it again without absorbing a massive amount of interstellar energy, such as the infinite energy from a gravitational field of a black hole singularity.
Oh, I've seen that movie. I don't remember what it's called, but I've seen it.
She's stubborn
Interstellar,
to a
I think.
fault, even rushing headlong into situations while ignoring advice from wiser, more experienced friends. Like the time she started a civil war between superheroes, or when she
Really?
completely ignored her damaging addiction to alcohol.
Yeah, Carol is a badass with a
AA
hell of a
is
lot
for
of power.
quitters.
But if Tony Stark of all people thinks you have a drinking problem, you should probably listen to him instead of trying to fly into space while completely wasted. Yeah.
Boomstick.
Regardless, Captain Marvel is a seasoned hero with a record that most would be envious of. Hell, she's such a pillar, she's named after the publishing company itself.
Cool. Then how come she doesn't even have her own goddamn movie? Seriously.
Anybody else?
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for
I
all.
think I'll go with
First,
Marvel.
it's time for some scrumptious Blue Apron.
Let's not.
Now, I'm a man who likes a good home-cooked meal, but going out to buy or hunt my own...
Don't give 2 goddamn shits. Okay, a squirrel. Goodbye. You're after a Dragon Ball.
Get back! This orb is coming with me.
Give me a break, lady. I've been looking for that thing all day.
Chick fight!
Don't make me hurt you.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Ooh, damn. This is actually a very interesting fight. Well detailed. Of all their fights, I mean. Ooh, damn. If this was a guy versus a girl, the girl would probably go for the nads every time. Hey, it's all guys' weaknesses.
I really don't have time for this.
Ah! Kinda sucks having long hair, doesn't it?
What a pest.
No fair! That's playing dirty!
Time to clean up then.
Absorb it? Yep, there we go.
Surprise! Thanks for the energy.
Dodge it! You're faster than that.
I can take whatever you give and dish it back twice as hard!
Yeah, just tell her all your abilities, Wild. How did you not see that coming? Hi.
Have a taste of your own energy!
Oh boy.
What? Surprise! I can do it too.
Hey. Oh yeah, she's stronger than her. Keep forgetting about that.
No fair. I can still.
And that's that.
KO!
Ow!
Now that's a crushing blow.
Captain Marvel.
Well, she's
may
gonna be
have
feeling
been
that for a
one of the
while.
Avengers' mightiest warriors, but
You're
she
gonna need a
couldn't stand
lot
up to
of
the
makeup for
impressive
that.
power, speed, and expertise of Android 18.
First off, the numbers don't lie. When it comes to speed, Carol's best record put her in just under 200,000 miles per hour. But 18 could move over 100,000 miles faster.
Most apparent of all, Marvel's durability and strength feats simply pale in comparison to 18's. The only way Marvel's power could match 18's was to absorb enough energy to reach her binary form.
But 18 is no stranger to that technique. There's no doubt she recognized what Carol was doing and stopped feeding her energy. Even if Carol had somehow achieved the full force of Binary, that wouldn't have guaranteed a win. I mean, the last time we saw Binary in the comics, she was taken down by some alien guns. Guess she's not as good at absorbing energy as she thought.
With superior speed, strength, tactics...
Like I said, I don't know much about her.
Android 18 simply wore Captain Marvel down until it was time to go in for the kill.
And that's why Captain Marvel lost by TKO. God, that one was awful.
The winner is Android 18.
Still wish you would go with her actual name.
Hey, don't go away. We're about to
Zanya,
reveal the
whatever it
matchup
is.
for the next episode of Death Battle.
And if you want to see exclusive commentary on this episode, click that little button over there and start a first membership trial. Helps us out a lot.
Robot Sonic versus Robot Fancy Boy. Oh, Zero. Crap. There we go. Well, that was my reaction to Android 18 versus Captain Marvel Death Battle. That was pretty interesting. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't know much about that Marvel chick, so probably should have went with 18. Oh well. But yeah, hope you guys liked the reaction, and have a nice day.
In case you haven't noticed, there's festive things to do, so let's all rejoice for Jesus. Merry fucking Christmas to you. On Christmas Day, I travel around the world and say, Merry fucking Christmas.